My name's Bryan Combs. My son is Conley Combs. We came in, I guess, actually next month I think will be 2 years on the month. So I wanted him to get into something, some type of lifestyle or discipline. And when I say discipline, I mean that in the sense that it provides discipline across all realms of your life, so to speak. And I knew that martial arts would provide that in some way if I found the right school. And that's mainly what I wanted for him. I wanted him to know what that was like, because it had that second or third order effect of building his confidence. I mean, his confidence is through the roof now. His self-esteem, you know, even the small things. And I think the small things are important in life. For example, when he meets adults. A long time ago, he would just cringe. You know, I mean, literally, like he would not want to look you in the eye, wouldn't shake you in the hand. And now he's confident. His shoulders are back. He'll look you in the eye and he actually firmly shake your hand. And while that's a small example, that's an important aspect in life. Well, actually, I did a lot of research on the internet. We'd moved to Louisville just prior to bringing Conley in, and he'd expressed a little interest in martial arts, and I took martial arts as a kid, and I knew, you know, what it did for me and all the benefits that came along with it. And I've always been fascinated with jiu-jitsu and watching it, and you know, the confidence that you see and the camaraderie, the teamwork, and the whole concept of, or the lifestyle, if you will, the discipline of jiu-jitsu. So moving into Louisville was a great opportunity, and I started researching, and Derby City MMA had, good Lord, you've got everything here. You know, you've got CrossFit, you've got MMA, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-jitsu, so I thought it was an obvious one to start looking, and we came in and we've been here since and loved it ever since. Yes, I'll be honest, I was a little apprehensive, you know, in following UFC, you know, I kind of thought, well, I'd never been in a jiu-jitsu school, so I thought, you know, this could be a bunch of MMA, testosterone-driven meatheads that were kind of, I guess, arrogant in some ways. But actually, the beauty of seeing you all in here is that you're humble. So I call you humble badasses. So I think it's been great in that sense. I was a little apprehensive because I didn't know. And with Conley being a little bit shy and a little bit quiet, I didn't know if he'd be overwhelmed in coming in here. And he's actually fit in very well. You all have built his confidence up. He started out really being nervous about coming, even especially nervous about competing. You know, you and I had talked about that previously, that he didn't want to compete at all. And now he's to the point to where he wants to go to every tournament. I can't say I remember the first class. I remember the first few because that was my initial assessment. It's like, okay, is he going to stay in this or not? And I gave him that choice. I said, you at least try it for 6 months, and if you don't like it, you can stop. And so I remember after each class, he was excited. He loved the atmosphere that was in here, that you've created in here. So, I mean, he's confident now, and almost he'll try anything. You know, he's a 4.0 student, and I mean, I think the second and third order effect of being in this class is that it's spilled over everywhere in his life. And I mean, he's going to the gym with me now, and he's lifting weights, and he's actually wanting to be physically fit, and it's just amazing all the little developments I see as he's getting older. So it's been just as good for me as it has been for him. So. I would say absolutely do not let that be the factor that holds you back. Without a doubt, that apprehension or the nervousness of the parent or the child will be squelched day one. Conley felt good after the very first class, and I think it was just, you know, that journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, right? So he came in, and I think you all welcomed him in. He realized that he wasn't going to be overwhelmed, or he was in a safe environment, obviously, and he's learning a great skill. So don't be worried at all. I'd make him say a speech or something. Something.
You want to say something, Conley? No, you don't want to say anything? Nothing? Not even a little bit? All right, cool. That's perfect.